Welcome back, everybody, to another Elden Ring live stream. Starting off a little morning one here. I'm going to be upgrading my character in this episode, doing a little bit of update and talking about that, where the level points are going, how many I'm putting in, and why I'm upgrading. I might be doing weapon upgrades, but I'm not 100% sure, as I'm not totally set on the weapon I'm using, as much as I like it. We'll talk a little bit about some things that I discovered while watching some footage. Finally learned the way of the two-handing. Now, basically in Dark Souls 3, you just hit triangle, and you two-handed your weapon if it was able to be two-handed, or if your character was set up for that. In this game, you hit triangle simultaneously with R1 or L1. Now, I did not know that. At some point, I saw that I was two-handing against an enemy at the end of the last live stream, and I didn't really know how I did that, but I know that I pressed triangle, but I wasn't sure what else spam button I clicked. So basically, I went through every button on the controller until it two-handed, and I tried a lot of stuff. I mean, I thought it would be triangle and down on the D-pad, or side, or the same direction as the weapon is equipped on your D-pad. I tried all that stuff. I tried clicking R3, L3. I tried triangle with X. I tried triangle with other buttons, and finally I got to triangle and L2, triangle and L1, and it two-handed. And I was so confused on how I was able to do that. It's not gonna work here because we're at the round table. So I mean, if we switch to stuff, we can't really do the input here. But I'll do it out in the wild next time. So that was a huge discovery for me. Because I like to block with my sword a lot, especially great swords, and not having access to that sort of forced me into a different play style, which right now it's been kind of a quality build. The reason for that is I didn't want to have super high stats in any of my damage stats yet, because I'm not sure where this build is going to end up. But I do know that endurance and vigor are always important. I put a couple of points in for the sake of convenience, so I could get at certain low-level spells, like some miracles or incantations, or what they're called in this game. A couple points to so I could get some basic sorceries and get used to casting and sort of experiment. I'm not really planning on being a hard caster in this game, although I might bring up some of those stats later. I think these points, again, the health pool, I feel like it's important. So I'm going to put more points in there, and then I think I'm going to put a couple of quality of life points into Arcane so that I can start to bring that up and maybe experiment with the basics of Arcane and what that does. Because this being my first character, I sort of want to try everything out, so I don't mind if I waste, quote-unquote, a couple levels in the process of learning, and I don't really mind if I'm slightly over-leveled, because I can always make more characters that are more level-wise optimized for what their builds are going to excel at. So for example, a strength build of 60 strength in Dark Souls, and not really putting points anywhere else. Dex build, 60 dex, not really putting too many points anywhere else. If I was going to do an int dex build, then I have to juggle not only the dexterity and the intelligence, but also the attunement with the endurance. So that's kind of what makes it challenging there, and trying to stay in between 120, 130 was meta at that game. In this game, honestly, this might be a hot take here, but I believe that the community has misinterpreted the meta level for this game to be similar to Dark Souls 3. I don't think it's going to be as low as that. I think it might actually be higher. I think people are starting to change their opinions now, but of course there's always going to be people that are able to beat the game in 40 minutes, or people that are able to beat the game not leveling up. It's possible, it's just extremely challenging, and your input has to be great. I kind of just like playing it for fun, so I don't really worry about any of that stuff. So again, I don't mind if the level gets a little bit high for the first time. I just kind of want to experiment with what all the stats, how they all intermix and play around with each other, and then how that compares to FromSoft games that I've played before. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a level up. I still want a really good health pool. So again, I'm going to just dump another. I know this seems excessive to have 40 vigor this early in the game, but I'm going to go ahead and get that health pool up, and then I won't have to worry about it so much anymore. 40 is pretty cozy. I'm going to put a couple quality of life points into Arcane so that I'm at a nice, you know, even 60. And then next time I'll probably either do like another 5, 10, or 20 somewhere if I really feel like I want to do a bunch of stuff at once. But for now, this is pretty good, 12 levels, getting 60. Right now we're sort of doing like the health tank build quality thing, where we don't have like super high damage, but now like if this were Dark Souls 3, then our health would be pretty healthy. So if we go ahead and look at that, I mean, that's way better. That's a lot better, so I'm pretty happy with that. Check out this guy real quick.
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Let's see, what does he have for us? So we're gonna need more faith for that. And then everything else he had, besides this, we bought. I am gonna go ahead and pick both of those up anyways. Sorry to totally clear you out, sir, but we'll go ahead and buy up those. Because there's something with this physic that I wanted to try out. So I'm sort of interested to know how high your how raised do your stats get when you drink the physic when you have it set to upgrade, or not upgrade, but let me show you. So basically, Faith Not Crystal Tier temporarily boosts faith in mixed physics. So if I put this in there, how many points am I going to get from just drinking it? So that's kind of like what I'm saying here. So if I were to go ahead and do that, and then drink this out in the wild, really quickly go to check my status, like how many points of faith am I going to get from doing that? So really quickly.
Hello there.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk to you. Didn't mean to bother him. I might come back to round table and see if anything's changed, but I kind of want to check out some stuff real quick. I have some experimenting around with to do. So we're going to just go to a little quiet spot here. Our usual spot of testing things. So we're going to check out that two-handing thing that I was talking about, and then I want to see how many points of faith that I get from drinking this wondrous physic configured this way. I usually kind of have it on like the one that gives you more health and regens. It's like a super heal. Pretty friggin' great. It's like your last one. You're trying to like stay away from a boss or something. That has actually saved me a couple times. So yeah, if I drink this, how many points of faith do I have now? It actually brings it up a whole 10 points. That is incredible. So, for example, let's see here. Memorize spells. If I get rid of this urgent heal and I put on this regular heal, it says cannot use this sorcery or incantation with present attributes. I don't care. I probably can if I do this. So now I can legit cast a heal. That's amazing. So I'm gonna experiment with how much does that heal me. If we just I just want to pass some time until morning. Alright, so. And then two-handing, if you hit triangle and R1 at the same time, you can see that you go to the two-hand, and then you can block with your weapon and do the beloved spaz of the sword. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a game changer for me. Being able to two-hand, that'll actually kind of help me feel more comfortable with putting points into great swords, because I was at the point where I was going to maybe not use any great swords or colossal weapons, because I was like, well, if I can't two-hand, what's the point? Yeah, so now we're getting like the crit bonus and the two-handing bonus. which in this game isn't as... The two-handing bonus isn't as good in this game as it was in Dark Souls 3. In this game, I think it's like... It seemed like it was around 10, whereas in Dark Souls 3 it was like a whole 50, so pretty friggin' great. He didn't see us, but I kind of want someone to hit me. Attack me. Do me dirty. And then how good can I block with my sword? I mean, it's not terrible. Hit me again. Yeah, keep hitting me. Really F me up. So what I'm going to test here is, I'm going to test how good that heal is. I want him to just about kill me, because I know the flask is going to, give me some health back too, so I'm really trying to test, like, the heal. Okay, so let's say I'm in a situation where I'm almost dead, right? We drink this, and that heals us a good amount. But, like, even if he hits us a whole bunch more, and we do our heal, not terrible. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of healing. And on top of that, that heal is going to help our like teammates out too. So now we have sort of like, now that we know that that's how much we get boosted by, we're sort of like, are there any other heals that we can pick up? You know, that might be worth having. Because a 10-point increase from just drinking something is like a pretty big increase. I thought it was going to be like, here's 2 or 3 levels. I didn't think it was going to be 10 points. So that's kind of like a game changer now that I know that. But for now, I think this is like a situational type thing where, like, if I'm hosting, this will be really great to have, because I can maybe do a clutch heal and save some people. But for right now, I'm going to leave that on there because I actually really, really enjoy the regen. And then we'll go ahead and memorize our more basic heal back onto our bar here. We got some more stuff in here. We got some... I really like the poison. The poison one's really great. We have this one that we could have used, the rejection spell. Drinking that physic would allow us to do that. Even the Flame of Frenzy we could do, because that's inside of the 12, but only when we have drank the physic configured that way can we do this. I think there's an int one as well, but I don't know if I have that crystal tier yet. Let's just go ahead and look. Mix Wondrous Physic. This menu is huge. Yeah, so we have the health one, the regen one, the stamina one, the faith one, which is really good for my playstyle. Charged attacks, which I might actually use, and then we have the damage one. I believe there's an intelligence one, but well, this is more like an absorption one. It negates damage to us. But yeah, there's one that raises your int too temporarily, so that'll be good to have if I can manage to find it. I don't know where it is. I know it exists somewhere. Okay, so now that we've checked some of that stuff out, I think let's just buy some quick stuff from this guy since we're here.
Always.
More throwing knives. Throwing daggers. Alright, level 60, so I know I titled it exploring, but I might do some boss killing. I'm definitely going to do some exploring too, but I'm probably going to do some boss killing. We got this tree out of the way. There was some more stuff underground I kind of want to investigate, but we might come back to that. Because that in the South Limgrave area at the Erdtree, because there was a guardian there that dropped 2 of those things from my Wondrous Physic, I might see if this tree's got anything going on at it. And if that goes super awesomely, then maybe I'll go up here and check out this tree. And if that also goes super well, then maybe I'll come over here and check out these trees. But that place is... There's also here that I want to get at. But yeah, that'll be a whole, I think, a whole trek, most likely, for that. To get over there. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, that tree didn't have anything over there, so I think I'm gonna go here. See if I can take this guy down. The other one was like quite a fight, but it might be different this time. 'Cause I don't know if they're all the same. Alright, so I think the best way to do this probably be shooting arrows at him. Might try to start off with range and then like switch over to my sword. Oh, these things are going to annoy me first. I have to get them out of the way. How dare that thing exist? Alright, we're already not in a great spot because of that whole interaction there. I think what I'm gonna do... is spam this guy with arrows for a little bit. Oh. Alright, where are you, bruh? Yikes. Wow, I am not fast right now. I'm gonna die, I think. Nope. This ain't the run. Wow. Alright, this ain't the run. Gonna have to have a better setup than that. Maybe... I don't really want to use this, but... I don't have a lot of this stuff, so I don't really want to waste buffs on low-level stuff. He ain't worth it that much. Woo. Whoa, not what I wanted to do. Oh no, not the little guy. I'm dead. Alright, I don't think I can fight this on my horse. Yikes. Oh, there's so many. Yikes, I'm dead. Yep. So close. Fucking bullshit. Of course. Need him to break some more of these pots. No, I didn't want to do that. Yikes. Take that! Ha ha ha! That's what you get. Enemy felled. What a fight. Cerulean Crystal Tear. Ruptured Crystal Tear. Oh. Sorry you got so banged up, Mr. Horse, but it was quite the battle. Gotta feed him some stuff. Alright, so now, if we go to our Wondrous Physic menu, got a couple new things. So we got a Cerulean Crystal Tear, which restores half of total FP in Mixed Physic. I don't have a ton of that, so I don't know if I'm going to do that too often. We got this one. Causes Concoction to explode in Mixed Physic. I wonder what that was. Maybe that was that, like, butt slam move that the thing was doing to us, that, like, kept shooting energy outwards. Like, if we were too close to it, we'd get thrown backwards, like, however many feet. I think that's what this one was doing, but that was, I mean, that was actually kind of difficult, I'm not going to lie. To really react roll it. See, if I'm going to buy some stuff real quick. Go over here and get some throwing daggers. Just to have more of them. I didn't use too many arrows. But I kind of want to start stocking up on the serpent arrows. But last time I went over there, that seemed like an enemy that was pretty powerful somehow got aggroed and that merchant wasn't there.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Yes, I want throwing daggers. See if I can craft anything real quick. I used a lot of Roa fruit. Roa raisin. I don't have a ton of this stuff right now. But, yeah, I'll make it. Oh no, I do have a ton of it. Thought I had a ton of it. Roa raisin. Yeah, I got a ton of it. I can only hold 30 of it. Let's see, I can make some of these. I can make a decent amount of those. I gotta make some more fire greases. The rope one, I don't have tons of rope. So I'll make like... I'll make one of each of that. Oh, I only had one rope. So I guess I made the blood one. Fruit resins. Smoldering butterflies. I need soft cotton, I think. So I need more Roa fruit for that. I have 3 of them on hand. And then the fire grease, I have 4 of them on hand. So I might have to buy some more Roa raisin. Or Roa fruit or whatever it is. From here... Let's see, we could either try to get through here. We could go underground again. Or I suppose there's always the boss here. And then there is that terrible thing in here. But I don't know if I want to do any of that right now. I know there's some bosses out in this lake. There seemed to be something in here. There was something up there. I could always try to go for this. The problem is getting to this Erdtree is like a pain in the butt because you have to like come up through here every time, and then there's things shooting at you and jumping up and down, so I don't know if I want to deal with that. There seems to be a boss here, and I do really want to get in there. And then, of course, we have a giant over here that might not be too terrible. So I think first I want to go underground. There's some stuff under here that I kind of, I think I skipped. Go for a river. So cool looking down here. But yeah, I think I skipped some stuff. What I'm looking for are those, like, tower things. I don't see any. I definitely see some threats over there. Oh! That was my fault. And we had our first fall through the game and not die. So yeah, you guys are gonna... you guys are seeing this on stream. I fell off the game. Oh, there we go. That took forever. That took literally forever. Do you guys see that? That was wild. I'm really glad that happened on stream. Developers, was that supposed to happen? Was I supposed to fall for like a solid like 15, 20 seconds and not die? And then they're like, yeah, you can perish now. It's amazing. I'm glad that was on stream. So maybe when we load back, maybe we'll check the other bonfire. Site of Grace, whatever. They're bonfires, guys. And they're Titanite shards, not smithing stones. I feel like it's in between these two that there's stuff that we need to get. But yeah, there was like some staircase with like all these like gigantic sconces that were on like these little pillar things. And they weren't all lit up, so I assume that if I light them up all, like, if I light all of them up, I'm thinking something will happen. So there's one there. We got that one. There might be more in this like lake thing. I think we got that one. The old dude's up in here. Gotta be quick about where we're going, 'cause everybody hates us. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. That's a cliff. That looks like a gate of some kind. Already lit this one up. suspect that I may have skipped some things in here because of how scary it is. Oh, my souls. Not worth it. Let me ride. Don't know if anything's back here other than just hiding from those things. I don't want to go all the way back to the beginning, but I definitely feel like it's more at this middle one. Maybe I need a sneak. That one's lit. Nope, nothing in here, I don't think. Nothing good there. Oh God. Okay, so one more of them is on. I think I need maybe one more. The overall thing is here. What does it look like? One more? One more that I somehow missed. I think back here is just crab, to be honest. Oh, the crab's over there somehow. There's got to be one that we missed somewhere in there. I'm gonna go back over here real quick. Feel like it's somewhere like maybe in there. They're about the same. Mounted attacks, my favorite. Sometimes they're difficult to actually like time right, depending on like your enemies, hitboxes. and your weapons hitboxes. When everything's moving around, it's weird sometimes. Alright. So I'm gonna see if I can't get in here. Perhaps I can make myself a path over there. Oh god. Deserves another death. Hey, they fixed it. Lol. That was hilarious. Like two gravity kills in a row. Or two getting killed by two gravity deaths in a row. Alright, I'll just walk. Right now we're gonna try to go this way. No, it's right here. The whole time. Animation, please save me. Power gathers somewhere in horned remains. Get me out of here. Yeah, let me just ride through the worst spot. Such a good shot, that guy. There we go. Alright, so... wonder what that did. Alright. Now, maybe... real quick. Let me get rid of my nav point. I'm gonna sit real quick. I gotta take a quick little tiny break and pee. BRB. Alright. So now, I'm gonna see if I can't get back over to where those stairs were. I think they were this way. Looks to be a horse jump. But we need to be there. I think it's right here. So yeah, we'll set nav point, and then this is still going to be closer, I think. Didn't really want to come over here. I think I already came over here. Oh, I'm hitting right there. So it is a gap. It is truly a gap. I think I was already over here. This is ultra sus. I mean, the guy right there totally looks like we can go over there. I think that's the point I'm going to try to get to, though. So yeah, one more time back over here. We'll ride over to that little stairs, the sconce things. I wanted to at least explore a little bit. These look to be all... They're all lit up now. Hollowhorn Grounds. Can't lock onto it. Touch horned remains. It just teleported us here. place is interesting. So this is a boss fog. This looks pretty friggin' cool. I think because, I mean, the way the episode is working out right now, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to stop the stream here. I think this is a good stopping point. We can kick the next one off with like a... Maybe we'll do this boss fight in the beginning of the next one. I mean, we've been on for an hour. I wanted to at least explore a little bit and see where the heck we are. I mean, we're way out here. We're like underground. So it's kind of like where we're at on the map. I don't think there's a site of grace down here. It doesn't look like it. There's a Stake America, so if I die, I'll come here. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out on this stream. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. I'm glad that we were able to at least get that one boss down, get a couple things from it, get that level up in, and sort of talk about what our plan is for going forward. I hope you have a nice rest of your day till we see you next time, and have a nice day, guys. Peace.